Hi, this is a video for James Renner, the crime author. I've just seen your video on Missy Bevers and the new tip that you've been given, and I'm kind of blown away by it, and I think there could be merit to it, and I would like to show you some stuff that I hope may fit. Now, I'm sorry, I do have a speech problem. I did work on this case back in May. I am a psychic, but I also use normal detective work. So please don't think I'm bonkers. I just want to show you how I said way back then that I believed it was a woman. I analysed the footage of the Missy Bevers case, and you can see I said women have much narrower shoulders than men. As a rule, you should be able to fit 3 heads across a man's shoulders. You can't do that here. The figure has the shape of a woman's hips and a round bottom, which can also be seen from the side view. And this bit really freaked me out. You can see the pink circle, excuse me, where I stated back then that I believed it's a fake stomach. I don't think this person is as overweight as they look. I think that is a fake stomach to throw people off, or there is something under the jacket. Now, that's very important because you've probably read all the articles about Yvonne Kayla, but you might have missed it where they said she used padding for the stomach area, which was why I just nearly fell off my chair when I saw that bit where they said Yvonne Kayla used fake padding for the stomach area. And I'd said that way back about the Missy Bevers suspect. Right, this might be a bit long, I'm really sorry. So, and I also said, I'm going to get confused, I'm sorry. I also said that I felt that the Missy Bevers suspect had what's known as moon face from steroids. Now, steroids cause violence, and they actually cause violence in women. It happened to me, and I felt this woman was extremely violent, obviously because of what she did to Missy. Now, it's very unusual for a woman to be that violent. And then when you look at Yvonne Kayla, she was really violent. It's said that she suffocated her sister, but she must have used such force that they said she left injuries to her face. Now, normally with suffocation, you'll get the blood vessels bursting around the mouth. You'll get that. But to cause injury, I assume she pushed so hard, she put her poor sister's teeth through her lips. Now, that amount of violence in a woman probably comes from steroids, in my opinion. Right, so sorry, I'm going to get really confused. Now, if you look, I've done a side by side. Now, that is very similar, is it not? Looking at the shape of these two. Now, don't forget, the footage on Yvonne Kayla is a lot clearer than the Missy Bevers suspect, but the shape is very, very similar. Both seem to be wearing shoes that are too big for them. Now, some people are saying can't be the same person because the limp isn't exactly the same. Now, I'm disabled and I have hip and spine and leg problems. Some days I limp worse than other days, right? So I don't think that's enough to rule her out. I believe she's a short woman, my height, because I did this comparison. Most doorways are 7 foot high. That is not a tall person. So I don't know why the police are saying they're 6 foot tall. She looks to be my height in comparison to the height of that doorway. That's 5, which my height is 5'3". So I'm interested to see what height Yvonne Kayler is. Sorry, bear with me. So I decided to go back through my cards and stuff I had done back in May. Now, you're probably going to think, oh, this ridiculous psychic stuff, take no notice. But I thought, I wonder if any of it matches Yvonne, and it actually does. Let me show you the bit that freaked me out. Is this. Is that not like the chicken pot she used to kill her sister? Have I got a photograph of that? If I haven't, you can find it in the many articles. I should have a picture of it. There. So that chicken card cockerel came up. Sorry, it was March. That came up in March for my Missy Bevers reading. So is that telling me, yes, in actual fact, Yvonne Kayler did kill Missy Bevers? I mean, this is bizarre, isn't it? Could be true. We had knife come up, dagger, it says on the cards. But we now know that she cut her sister's wrists to make it look like a SUICIDE. Woman card. Leg. She's got a bad leg or bad back or something. That's why she limps. Forest came up. Letchworth area. I know that area, which is where she killed her sister, because my son used to live there. It's got a forest. Wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend, or something you want. Something you want. A wedge was between her and her sister. Bowl. Look at the bottom of the chicken. They're calling it a casserole dish. I don't know why. It's actually an egg bowl. It's actually an egg bowl. Very common in the 70s here. See, the bottom of it is it's actually a bowl with a lid, which you put eggs in. So that was kind of weird. Bowl. The spirit box. Refuge. There was a WhatsApp message from Yvonne's sister to her niece, saying she was having to seek refuge in her own flat and barricade herself in because she was so scared. And Yvonne was dangerous. We've got dangerous. Carpet stain. Apparently, Yvonne's sister was lying in a pool of blood. Excessive. It was extremely excessive for a woman to do. In both cases. Yvonne's sister's case, I'm sorry, I've forgotten her name, and Missy's case. Sorry. See, I get very confused when I save these albums because they don't save in order. So here we go. Dangerous. Management. Now, I do wonder if she was a welder, right, Yvonne? I wonder if she was ever in a management position. Intense. It was very intense. Excessive. Same height as you. So this is telling me that the SWAT person was the same height as me, which I worked out. Facial hair. I said this could be that the woman has PCOS, which can cause female facial hair, baby face, or steroid moon face. Average height, it's average height for a woman, 5 foot something. And I had the woman and man cards come up. So, although it's a woman, we're being led to believe it's a man. Unhealthy habits. I wonder if she has diabetes, and that could possibly be causing the limp if she's got ulcers in her feet. I detected a gait irregularity, the same one as mine, someone with a hip disorder possibly, or back, spine, it's all linked. I want to know, is Yvonne left or right-handed? Because I said, sorry, that's my alarm. Interesting, they said right-handed, because I only ever seen the culprit with tools in the left hand. But I did say they could be ambidextrous like me, but favour the left hand. Brutal, intense and excessive came up. I said it was a jealous woman. I said it was hatred and personal. So the way she, if it's the same person, did both murders to beat someone around the head, that's hatred and personal, right? What else have I got? I think that's it for now. What are these? Younger than you. So Yvonne's sister was a lot younger than her. Skin condition. Why was that relevant? I can't remember why that's relevant. Oh, the steroids. Was she taking steroids for a skin condition? I wonder, does Yvonne have a skin condition? I watched a programme about it last night and got a closer view because obviously I saw it on a large TV screen. That is definitely a short person because you can judge their height as they are standing next to a door. So I don't understand why the police say they don't know what height they are. It was not her father-in-law because he is too tall. So, you know, this is 100% a woman in the Missy Bevers case. We know that Yvonne dressed as a man. I think the person that tipped you off, sorry, excuse my speech, is definitely onto something. If not, it's the weirdest coincidence ever. And looking back at my work, the one that freaked me out was that. I mean, what are the odds of that coming up? And that came up on the 11th of March during my Missy Bevers reading. If you're interested, they're posted on my YouTube. And I'll just show you where it says about the padding in case you missed it. Sorry, it'll take me a second. Here we go. Sorry, just get to this bit. You then smothered Nikki. That's her name, sorry. I forgot her name. You then smothered Nikki, which accounts for injuries around her mouth. So she must have used some force. And this is Yvonne. And she does have quite a round face. And she's an absolute psychopath, this woman. Here we go. Look at her build and look at her round face. Possible steroid face. I just want to find the bit about padding. So there's the bit about the WhatsApp message where she said she was frightened. She had items piled up behind her door. This is how I have to live, but I hope it works if she does try to break in. So the breaking in is a match between both cases, as you pointed out. She was living in fear. She'd already threatened her with shoving a mop down her throat. Lovely. So, you know, this is why I wonder about steroids, because this is not normal behaviour for a woman. Sorry, I will get there in a second. Here we... Oh, no, hang on. Oh, I can't believe I didn't save it. Oh, sorry about that. But if you do go to all the articles, it does say that she had used some type of padding to try and disguise her shape. And I had said way back that I felt the suspect in the Missy Bevers case had used padding as well. Oh, I really thought I'd saved that bit. So I just check one more time. Okay, well, it's when you look it up, it's on all these articles. Just follow all the links, and it's on all these articles that come up, and you'll find the bit about the padding. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that and say that I personally believe you're onto something. The person who sent you the tip is onto something, and that if not, it has to be the most bizarre coincidence ever.